Hello, everyone. I just finished my second Kickstarter for Emanations playing cards. This is my second deck of cards and my second successful Kickstarter for playing cards. I want to thank everybody who backed this project and brought it to life. It was a very stressful 20 days. When you do a Kickstarter, it's always stressful. It's a lot of promotion, it's a lot of work, and bringing everything together. And a lot of people don't see the work that goes on behind all of this. There were a lot of people who helped me out, and not only helping me with the text, the writing, the copywriting, the photographs that were done by my amazing friend here in Toronto. There were people all over the world who are my friends who backed the project financially, and I love that. And some people who I don't know who just wanted the deck of cards and wanted to be involved with that. But there were also a ton of you who helped promote the project online by sharing the different videos, sharing the different photos, people who went online and posted photos, linking to the Kickstarter, letting their bubble of influence, and using that bubble of influence to get the word out. And I really am grateful for that. I think a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to do these playing card projects. You could be very successful, you could be very unsuccessful, and you sort of never know how it's going to go. The market is changing, it's fluctuating, but despite all that, you guys still came through and you guys helped bring this to life. I'm really personally excited about this deck. I only made this deck because I wanted this deck for myself. Really, that's sort of why I do everything. I sort of do everything selfishly, and then it like trickles down to you. And people like it enough, and they sort of see the worth of what I do, because I take so much time and energy to create these different projects, and I do it for myself, but I also love to share it because I'm also all about raising the bar. I'm really into raising the bar in Magic, and that's why I do the work that I do in Magic, not only in performing, but all the work that I do. So for the people who did take part in this project, I really am grateful. I appreciate it. As always, I want to thank you guys. The decks are being shipped out of Art of Play. I have to collect some addresses from the people who backed it, and you guys will be getting your cards in hopefully the next few weeks, most of you. And then there's some people who got the T-shirts that I made up, and different things. Well, there's one person who got the proofs. The proofs are literally right here, right there, UPS. It's already ready. I actually just have to sign it, and then it'll be shipped out to you. But for the people who did back, you will be getting all that stuff soon. I will be collecting that information from you. And I cannot wait. When you guys do get these cards, one of the things that I loved when I did Hidden Leaves were there were people reviewing the deck. There were people using the deck. I want people to use the decks. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a collector. I don't really believe in collecting anything. I think it's sort of just it's a lifestyle choice that I don't condone. I just don't. But if you are into that, that's great. But more than collecting, I don't want these cards to just sit on your shelf. I want them to be in your hands. I want them to be used. I want people to be seeing you use these when you are performing or doing whatever you do in public. So please, when you do get your decks, post photos, post videos. Let me know what you think. I always love feedback. I love constructive criticism. I'd love to see that. I have a lot of exciting projects coming up that you guys are going to be hearing more about soon. We have Emanations, which sort of just gave a teaser of, but the Emanations project will be coming to you soon. It's going to be a long project split into many parts, but I'm very excited about that. So many things that I have in the works, really trying to juggle everything. It's a balancing act. It really is. Sometimes I don't think there's enough hours in the day to do everything. I'm a big fan of Houdini. I think somebody asked Houdini, "How are you so successful?" And I'm paraphrasing. I'm probably getting this wrong, but he said something like he wakes up at 7 a.m. and he's working from 7 a.m. to midnight every single day, and that's how he's successful. And when you think about a guy like Houdini and what he really accomplished in his life, you sort of need that worth ethic, especially when you are doing magic. No one is your boss. No one's telling you what to do. You're sort of on your own to get everything done. And it's something that I'm certainly getting better at. As I move forward in life and with different projects, I will need more people than just myself to help out with the various projects. So that's sort of where I am in my life, trying to assemble the right team of people. I look at my good friend Luis D'Amatos, who is a big inspiration for me, and I believe he's been working with the same team now for maybe 16 or 17 years, the same people, the same, Luis D'Amato's assistant, Joanna, started working on his show when she was a teenager. She was such a young girl. Now she's a full-grown woman. She's married. She has a kid. And Luis D'Amatos has a few people like that who have been working with him for so long. You look at a guy like David Copperfield. There's people who have been working with him for so long. Same thing with Penn and Teller. Same thing with David Blaine. Same thing with Darren Brown. They really find people who connect with them, who believe in the same projects, who are passionate about the same things, and they're able to get together and collaborate and create great things. And I've sort of reached the point, I feel, in my life where I can only do so much alone, and I need to expand beyond my existing and developing skill sets and harness the power of other people's skills and collaborate. So I feel like that is the step that I am in my life and in my career. And it's so crazy, my career, the stuff I've done all over the world. It is pretty crazy when I actually sit back and go through it. But always moving forward. I never believe in being stagnant. I just don't believe in it. So I am moving forward with a lot of things. Hopefully you will all be hearing about those things very soon. Things that I'm extremely excited about, and there'll be news. There will be news. Just got so much stuff that I'm working on every day. There really isn't enough hours in the day. And also one thing, things take time. Things take time. And you don't always notice the progress every single day. Even though you don't notice the progress, you just got to stick through stuff. And it's like the hardest thing in the world to be working on stuff every single day and not seeing progress. But that's pretty much what my whole life has been, and I think that's everybody's life who has ever accomplished anything. There are periods where you put in so much of yourself and you don't necessarily get anything out, and you don't have to like it, but that's the way it is. And that's the way it is for sometimes portions of your life. You just put in the work, and you're putting it because you believe in your vision, you believe in yourself, and you know that it's going to lead you to where you want to go. And it's like it really is extremely hard, but that is sort of what I'm doing every single day, and I see the results that it's already brought me. I've performed probably for close to 1 billion people so far all over the world. That's not a joke. Like 1 billion people, that's 1,000 million people. It's a significant number I've performed in. I forget how many countries. I would have to count it, but significant number of countries. I want to do more. I want to expand, and not just as an ego thing, like a conquest thing. Oh, I want to expand. I want to do it because that's what I love to do. I love doing magic. I want to do more of it. I mean, if it were up to me, I'd be doing 2-3 shows a day, every single day. So that is sort of with the point that I want to get at, regardless of whether those plans involved a permanent theater in a single place or touring, whatever that is. I want to be working towards it and making these different dreams that I have real. And so much of that is collaborating with different people, because this is a long life and you can't do everything by yourself at all times. You can do a lot by yourself, but it does help sometimes to work with the right people. So that's what it is. That's what I'm working on. And so yeah, you guys will be getting these cards soon. Sorry if I am seeming to ramble. Every single time I do one of these projects, it just sort of is a relief to be over with. And I'm not even over. No cards have been shipped out yet, but they will be shipped out very soon, in a matter of the next few days and weeks. And it'll be like done. I mean, there will still be cards for sale. They'll still be available. I still got to do the video portion of the project, filming both 1 and Hofzinser's Everywhere and Nowhere, number 2. But beyond that, just never ends. It really never ends. And it's kind of fun that it doesn't end. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end anytime soon. I'm enjoying it for right now. I would like to enjoy it more than I am enjoying it, and part of that is enjoying the process more. And I enjoy the process of working and doing the stuff that I'm doing sometimes, but sometimes it is a grind. Like, it is. It is. And I don't want it to be a grind. I want it to be as enjoyable as possible. I've had so many experiences where it was just, fun. Not all fun, but it's a lot of fun. And I want to get to that place where I am experiencing it in a way, and where I'm enjoying it and just alive, and just in it. I haven't for a while, and it's hard because you're doing something so amazing in front of people. You're putting on shows for them, but you're not enjoying it the way that you should be. And I want to get to the point where I am enjoying it again as much as I could enjoy it, because I know I've had so much fun with magic. I know it can be a lot more fun than it is for me now. I want to get to that place where it's as fun as it could be. So that's sort of my goal for the slow start of 2019. 2019 feels like we're living in an age of distraction, an age of like pause, and there's like, just, I don't know, for me personally, I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of clouds, and just trying to figure out how to maneuver through all that uncertainty and doubt and different possibilities and different doorways, and there's doorways constantly opening, other ones closing, and you think there's a doorway and it's open and you're going towards that doorway shuts on you right as you're at that doorway. The doorway closes and you're like, oh my god, the door's closed, let me go to that other door is open, and then you go to it, it's closed, and then there's another one that opens and you go through that one, and there's a whole new set of experiences, and you're in a totally different environment, and you're just trying to navigate. And that's sort of like what my life feels now, what my life feels like right now. And it's just a juggling act. So yeah, that's where we are. That is the state of affairs this time. I think you guys, I actually like this setup. I set up my camera here. I'm looking through a mirror. I don't have arms long enough to properly vlog. My arms don't go far enough. So I kind of like the idea of looking at the camera, but looking through a mirror to look at the camera, so that you guys know what I'm doing. I'm talking to you, and we're having a conversation, but you sort of know what we're having a conversation. You know what the setup is, and it just feels more real this way. And I'm also closer to the mic, so I don't have to yell. I used to put the camera back there, but I kind of like this. I think I'm going to be using mirrors when I talk to the camera in certain instances. It does feels more personal. I like it. I don't know. I think it's pretty pretty cool. It's also visually different, and I like that. I was actually thinking of putting like an extension with a piece of glass mirror that could attach to my camera rig, and then like the mirror comes down so that we could get up close and personal and talk when we need to talk, and then I could lift that arm up off of the camera. That little attachment would come right up, and then you would see what I'm seeing, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know, I probably won't do that. That's a lot of work, but I was just thinking about the aesthetic, and wouldn't that be cool? I don't know, I think it would be pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and you guys will have those cards soon. I will see you see you soon. I'll be making more of these videos. See you soon.